This watch might just be one of the best budget-friendly one-watch collection pieces you can buy. This is the Addiesdive AD2508, which pulls dial inspiration from the Omega Railmaster and Aqua Terra and puts it into a Rolex-style Oyster perpetual case and finishes it off with an Oyster-style bracelet. And the kicker, at the time of this recording, you can snag this one for under $100. For the specs and finishing you're getting, it's honestly a no-brainer. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave, and hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Today I am rocking my San Martin Root Beer GMT. Something about this still, I'm in that honeymoon phase, and I've been wearing this a bit more recently, so I really enjoy this watch, and I'll put the full review on this piece up top for you to check out after you're done with this video. Of course, if you enjoy affordable watch reviews like this, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and help this channel grow. Thank you for the support. And of course, links will be in the description and the comments for this piece. So let's break down the specs. Inside, we've got the Japanese Miyota 8215 automatic movement. It beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It has 21 joules and a 41-hour power reserve. The case is made from 316L stainless steel with a mix of brushed and polished finishing. It measures 39 millimeters across, 48 millimeters lug to lug, and it only comes in at 12 millimeters thick with a 20 millimeter lug width for plenty of strap swaps. On the wrist, the watch comes in at about 120 grams, sized for my 7 1/4 inch wrist. The bracelet is an Oyster style stainless steel with a nice vintage taper. It does secure with a fully milled clasp that has 5 micro adjustment slots and a double pusher release. Covering the dial is a boxed domed mineral glass crystal with a blue anti-reflective coating. It looks good, but keep in mind it's not sapphire, and that's a key difference at this price point. Now onto the dial. The surface has a 3D oil press texture, and around the edge of the chapter ring you get a subtle fume effect that gives the watch a sense of depth and richness. The hands are brushed steel with lume applied, which really helps them pop against the textured dial. For lume, Addiesdive is using BGW9 Super Luminova. And if this blue dial isn't your color, the AD2508 model also comes in a gray option and a brown dial with yellow accent option, so there's something different for everyone. We've also got a screw down crown, water resistance to 100 meters, and a screw down solid case back. Now let's talk about how it wears. The watch has female end links, which allow the bracelet to drape straight down from the case. That makes it hug the wrist more naturally and wear very comfortably. And again, here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. The bracelet leans more towards a sporty and casual look, but the watch itself is versatile. Put it on a leather strap and you got a clean, dressy vibe, or swap it onto a rubber strap and it's ready for the pool or the ocean. This is one of those watches that just works well with whatever material you decide to pair it with. Now let's talk about the accuracy of the movement. The Miyota 8215 is usually rated to run anywhere between -20 and +40 seconds per day. This particular example is running far better than that, and I measured it with an amplitude of around 255, the beat error of just 0.1, and an accuracy coming in at between 0 and -1 seconds per day, which was really impressive to see, and that is outstanding performance for an 8215. All right, let's talk about the pros of this watch. So first is the size. At 39 millimeters, this is going to be a sweet spot that wears comfortably on most wrist sizes out there. Second is the legibility. So these white printed hour markers and indices make it easy to get a quick read of the time. And the AR coating on the crystal really helps keep glare down, which is especially nice on that box dome glass. Third is the dial. This combination of texture and that subtle fume effect along the chapter ring looks way more expensive than the price would suggest. And in this blue version, you'll get a metallic shine at certain angles that's absolutely stunning in person. Of course, there's the lume, which for a watch under 100 bucks, it's much better than I expected. It has this nice blue glow to it when it's fully charged, and it lasts for about an hour before fading away. That's perfectly usable at this price point. And I would have to say one of the other pros is the bracelet, which has adequate venting along the links, which is great if you're sweating or just getting out of the pool. And I really appreciate the fully milled clasp with the generous number of micro adjustments and the double push button safety release. Now on to the cons. The date window at 6 o'clock uses a white date wheel, which is not a deal breaker, but it might not be everyone's cup of tea against this darker colored dial. The bracelet, while comfortable and nicely tapered, does have some rattle and noticeable play in the links. And of course the clasp, while excellent and fully functional, it has this logo that can feel a little distracting on a watch that leans a little bit more dressy in its overall style. And speaking of logos, the Addiesdive has moved to using a script font logo on this watch, and I think it's an upgrade over the old blocky style logo they used to have. That said, having the logo printed on the clasp is still a little bit loud. Finally, the crystal. So while the box dome design looks great, it's mineral glass, not sapphire. And at this price, it's understandable, but in my opinion, it's always one of those major drawbacks on any watch that doesn't have sapphire. Okay, so what's my final verdict on this watch? You know, I have to say, for under $100, the Addiesdive AD2508 is a watch that punches above its weight. It offers a versatile size, it has excellent legibility, of course a striking dial with this texture and fume effect. There's the nice brush steeled hands that are finished really well with lume, which does give you solid lume performance. It lasts about an hour. And of course, the bracelet, while not perfect, has some thoughtful touches to it. But when you factor in the price and what you're getting overall, it's still an easy recommendation from me, and I think it looks great on the wrist. I picked this watch up for myself to enjoy for a bit, and I'll leave a link down in the comments and description if you want to check one out for yourself. And let me know down below, would you rock this one as your one watch collection, or does it fall short of a daily wearer status for you? I'd love to get your thoughts, so I look forward to hearing your comments. Again, thanks for checking out my review video. I can't wait to see you all at the next one. Until then, as always, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care.